Welcome to my channel, Not Your Average Weight Loss. I'm Karen, 56-year-old mom of one, and I've been on compounded tirzepatide for a year. I had my 1-year anniversary in April. Sorry, we're in May. So last month. And it's been great. I've been in maintenance, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you've been here before, you know Zoe, my cat, and welcome back. So let's jump right in. I was on vacation last week, and I did a video on that, kind of giving you some updates there. It's basically vacationing on a GLP-1, if you want to go back and watch that. So let's start right in on this. If you're starting a GLP-1 or thinking about starting a GLP-1 medication, such as tirzepatide, which I still am. I take my shot every week, every Sunday. There's 7 things that I wanted to discuss. 7 things that I guess I wish I knew before my first shot to help anybody that's just starting their journey. And I took some notes, so if I'm looking up, that's the reason why. I apologize. So because there are things I wish someone had told me before I started, that would have made this journey a little less confusing in the beginning, just because there's so much information on social media, on YouTube, etc. So I kind of wanted to give you a quick but informative video for you, that anybody that's starting a GLP-1 or want to start a GLP-1, just kind of a quick version of the 7 things that I wish I knew, in other words. So number 1, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work the same for everyone. So it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's different. Every body is different. Everyone experiences it differently. Don't compare your journey. And I made the mistake of doing this, right? In the beginning, I think everybody does it, not just me. And by the way, I just want to state, I'm not a doctor. This is my personal journey and my experience. So I think everybody goes through, in the beginning, oh, why can't I lose that much weight? Oh, how come he or she's doing better than me? I'm only losing this much, and that person on YouTube is losing this much. So just don't compare your journey. I made the mistake of doing that, and it does make it a little harder. We're already hard on ourselves as it is. You don't want to make the journey even harder. These medications are great. They're wonderful. They keep you on track. You'll find out if you're just starting and you decide to take them. It's the best thing I've ever done. It's made my lifestyle healthier, and I'm healthier. It's just great. So yeah, so number 1, just don't compare yourself. The second thing is, you won't lose weight every week. So there's fluctuations, and that's normal, right? So when I first started out, again, social media, seeing everybody else's results, if I didn't lose some sort of a weight in every week, it would get frustrated, and I would think I'm doing something wrong. But that comes back to the first point, which is everybody's body's different. Everybody is going to react differently to the medication. So, obviously, you have to do what's right for your body and what your needs are. But don't get frustrated just because you say you gained 0.3 or whatever it is in the second week or third week. Let the medication do its job. Give it some time. And I know we're in a society where everything is rush, rush, rush. You know, I want to lose 50 pounds in 3 months, right? No, it doesn't happen that way. We gain the weight really, really slowly, and that's how we're going to lose it, right? So don't get frustrated with that. That's normal. Number 3, protein becomes very, very important. It helps protect muscle and support fat. So in my journey, I did a lot of research. I did YouTube. I did, you know, a lot, as much research as I can about GLP-1s before I started. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when I ordered the medication, because I do compounded tirzepatide, when I ordered the medication, it was sitting there for maybe a week or so, maybe a week, maybe less than a week, because I was doing the research and trying to figure out. I mean, I have to give myself a shot, right? And that's the other thing too. Don't be afraid. It's fine. If you follow the instructions, read the guidelines, and actually I use ChatGPT. It was a good tool for me to use to make sure I was doing the right dose. So don't let that, you know, frustrate you or stop you from using this medication. But back to the protein. I was lucky enough, and where I was going with this is I was lucky enough to read enough information, see some other YouTube channels to know that protein was important. Eat your protein first. Very, very important. It's going to make you satiated. It's going to help with keeping your muscle growth. You know, if you do strength train, things of that nature. Number 4, you will get full very fast. Eat slowly, listen to your body. I'm glad that I did the protein first. That's what everybody says to do, and it's the right thing. So these medications slow down your digestive system, so you get fuller very quickly, fuller longer. So you don't want to be eating junk, not that you would, but you know, just as an example, you don't want to, say you have chicken on your plate, right? But you have macaroni salad. Don't go for the macaroni salad. Go for the chicken first, okay? Fill up with protein, and then you'll be good. And then your body will respond much, much better as well. I've felt, and this is my opinion, that while I was getting my protein, the higher protein intake I got during my journey, I felt the better the medication worked. That's just my opinion. I don't know if anybody else have felt that or not, but that's my opinion. It just seemed to work better for me. And that's a good thing, right? Of course. Number 5, side effects are usually temporary. Make sure to hydrate and eat small meals as opposed to, and I did this in the beginning, but now that I'm in maintenance, I make sure to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't skip any meals. But in the beginning, because you know you're not as hungry, you don't want to eat as much, right? So you're gonna get side effects in the beginning. What I mean by side effects is fatigue. Some people get fatigue. I got headaches. But what I can tell you is, if you can write it out, they subside. They go away. I don't feel fatigue anymore. I don't get any headaches when I take my shots. So it's temporary, okay? Number 6. This is not a magic fix. It's a tool. It's not a shortcut. So the medication is there to help you. So the medication doesn't do the work. You have to do the work. And what I mean by that is use it as a tool. That's what it is. It's going to help you feel fuller, longer. Take advantage of that. Eat whole foods. Don't eat processed foods anymore. That's the biggest thing that I learned anyway in my journey. I got rid of all the processed food. Yes, sometimes I do have protein bars. Sometimes I do have protein shakes, right? And they are considered processed, but they have protein in them, right? As opposed to just eating something that's processed and there's no nutrients in it, right? So there's a difference. So I do supplement with those things if I'm not meeting my protein goal for that day. But you know, the side effects are temporary. Don't let that stop you. If you can, you know, they're very easily taken care of with the right medication. You know, like I did have constipation. That's probably the only one I had. The constipation and feeling cold, very cold. I still feel very cold, actually. That didn't go away. But I don't know if that's because I lost so much weight. I lost over 50 pounds. So now my body is colder. I don't know. Who knows, right? But, you know, constipation, you can take something for that, right? It's not a big deal. And, you know, do the things, right? If you want to live a healthy life and you want to be strong, like I do, and have longevity, you need to do the things, right? You need to strength train, especially us that are over 50. I'm 55, but I'm going to be, I'm 56. I'm going to be 57 in August. Wow. I had to take a minute on that and kind of let that sink in. But yeah, okay. Anyway, especially that I strength train at least 3 to 4 times a day. I walk. You know, you got to do the things. You have to eat the protein first. You have to eat whole foods. This is the lifestyle that you want to change. And that's what GLP-1s do. They help you change to get to that lifestyle, right? Number 7, the mental shift is just as big. Food noise quiets and your mindset changes. So that surprised me in the beginning because I know a lot of people on YouTube were talking about food noise. I had no idea what that meant. I'm sure a lot of you don't know what that is either. It's that constant, in your mind, the constant thinking of food. What am I going to have next? What's going to be for dinner? Am I going to go get a snack? Just thinking constantly about food, right? That's why they call it food noise, right? And GLP-1 just clears your mind of that so you can concentrate on anything else. And that's what's so great about this medication, right? And again, it's a tool. So just be patient. Don't compare, like I said. Focus on consistency. Consistency is important. If you're on this journey, comment where you are. I'd love to hear from you. And please, if you found this to be helpful, please like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Any comments I respond to. Any questions I will try and respond to as well. But, you know, thank you for joining. I really do appreciate you taking the time and listening to this and viewing my YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. And please enjoy the rest of your Sunday with your family. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.